Well, good morning. This is the CBS AM debrief for Wednesday, the 12th of January. I'm David Combe, and it seems that some of the concerns about European debt issues are back off the agenda. Portugal has come out and said, no, we don't need any assistance. We can look after ourselves. So it appears that Germany and France are not going to be able to apply pressure to convince them that they should accept this aid. As a result, after the sell-off of the Portugal Stock Index 20 on Monday of 1.6%, we saw that recover last night to the tune of 2.4%. So all was forgiven there, and also out of the US we had reasonable optimism about the start of the earnings season there. So we'll have to see how that pans out over coming days, and of course we have the retail and consumer price index numbers coming out of the States at the end of the week. So that's something to be focused on there. Let's take a look at what those actual indice numbers were. So the Dow up 0.3% to 11,671. The S&P 500 up a little bit more, 0.37, and NASDAQ up 0.33. European numbers, nearly all of them have a 1 in front of it, except for the FTSE, which is up 0.97, near enough to it though. The CAC up 1.58, DAX up 1.23, Madrid up 1.53, Milan up 1.40, Stockholm up 1.89, and Switzerland up 1.37. So all very positive stuff there. In our region, the futures are suggesting a Nikkei will open up around 30 points higher, Hang Seng around 260 points higher, and the S&P the SPY 200-hour index, futures index, up just 10 to 4,013. And I think it's clear to suggest that the concerns about the floods and the impact on our GDP going forward are having a very dampening effect on our market there. So moving on to commodities, crude up strongly to $91.37 or $2.12. Natural gas up 1.98%, $4.48. And then down onto some of the softs here, we had canola down 0.72, cocoa up 1.55, coffee up 1.47, corn was flat, cotton up 2.79, orange juice up 0.11, wheat down 1.01, sugar up 3.18, and soy down 1.70, lumber off quite significantly here, down 3.01%, oats up 0.66, and rough rice up 0.33. Wool at $10.55, up 10 cents. Copper up 2.10%, and gold up $7.70 to $1,381. That's up 0.56%. Silver at $29.57 was up 70 cents, and that came to about 2.46%. 2.46%, I should say. Currency pairs: euro buying 1.2977 US dollars. Pound buying 1.5610 US dollars. US dollar buying 83.2110 yen. The Aussie buying 98.71 US dollars, and the US dollar buying 99.03 Canadian, and 0.9736 Swiss francs. Take a look now at the economic calendar, and we can see that we had some housing data out here earlier on this morning from Canada, a bit under expectations at 91,000. 180,000 expected, and previous 198,000. Then we've got some Japanese trade balance data out for November, some UK house prices, Australian home loans around 11:30, some more Japanese data, outlooks, house sales in New Zealand, trade balance out of the UK, and industrial zone production out of the Eurozone month on month for November. And that's about it for this Wednesday, and then we move through the rest of the week through to Friday night when, as mentioned, we've got those retail sales numbers, CPI numbers, and University of Michigan confidence figures out that should give us further direction on how the US economy is faring. Okay, let's finish up with a look at the Falcon Trader. And the stock that might have mentioned in the past, in particular with reference to one of the trading tools that we use here called VectorVest. This has been a fairly continuous high-ranking pick there on the system, Medusa Mining, with principally with mining operations in the Philippines. You can see it's had a very good run over the last 6 months or so, and to my eye we're at a fairly critical juncture here, coming up towards either making the makings of a sort of a triple top, or we'll either take out these levels and have to go on to make new record highs for that particular stock. So I think that's one to watch. One way to trade it would be to look at putting in a stock buy order, so that if we do see a decisive breakout above this level, we can buy in at that point. Okay, so take a quick look at where the Aussie dollar is here, because also looking here and seeing that we're getting pretty close to breaching this interim uptrend trend line, and if we do break through that, that could be a potential trend reversal here. So that's clearly one to watch there as well. And then I think yesterday's session we were looking at the US market there, and I'm wondering how overextended that is in terms of the RSI momentum indicator over here, having passed above this 70% line. And also, given that we've seen around a 7% increase since early December, suggesting perhaps that if this earnings season isn't up to expectations, that we might see that start to roll off here. But that all remains to be seen, so we'll watch with enthusiasm. I certainly know I will be. I hope you all have a good day, happy trading, and speak to you again soon. Bye now.